Alright, people, welcome back to some more Skyrim. We're back with some new DLC. We got Dawnguard that we're starting that up. Yeah. We're starting up Dawnguard. I replaced I put away Shadowmere, and we're trying out the Dwarven Horseman for now. And yeah, before we started, I think it's time to finally adopt some children. You know, you gotta leave a little bit of a legacy behind for the eventual main character disappearing out of nowhere. That's usually what happens in these types of games. So I'm thinking first we gotta go to Windhelm, because I believe she's over there. I still have no idea who I want to have this character marry, so I don't know what to... Alright, so I know she's over here, and I reverted back to the save where we didn't start the Civil War. So if you're wondering why there's like
always sneaking about,
man, I don't know, that's whatever. Okay. I mean, yeah, so I reverted back to the before we started the Civil War. Well, more like before I got the Dragon Crown, so I still have the Dragon Crown. Yeah. Hey man, you know what? If I don't benefit from getting the other side, I'm gonna keep that crown, man. Come on. I already got what I need. Alright.
We're one of the same kind, you and I. I'm glad to have met you.
Where is she? Oh dear. Okay. Huh. She's usually by the door. Sleeping outside, which is terrible. That's why I got the doctor. Yeah, here, leave her outside in Windhelm. That's crazy. Cold and snow all over the place.
Cousins out fighting dragons. And what do I get? Guard duty.
I know, it's tough, man, right?
Of course working for Beaufrida isn't my first choice. But what else can a Dunmer do out here?
I know, it's tough. Okay. Oh, there you are. Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't know who killed him or what happened, but he ended up dying.
I'm so cold. They're dead. My mama died when I was little. I don't remember her very well. My father was a Stormcloak soldier. One day he left and didn't come back.
That's tough.
I'm all alone. I try to sell flowers so I can buy food. It's not much, but what else can I do? Really? Do you have a place I could live?
Sure, you can live in Tantra Homestead, Watch, Shadowwood. Oh damn, I got like lots of places. What is it called? I think it's the Tundra Homestead. Holy shoot, I just realized how many houses that I had. Big House of Solitude. You got a House of Valkyrie. House of the Hallmarch, Tundra Homestead. Where do I want to send them? I definitely don't want to send them to any of the far ones, the Shadowfoot and all that stuff. And Dead Man's Dread, like what the heck? But Chill Manor and all that stuff, not there. But okay, it's either Solitude or Whiterun, because those are nice places. Oh, sorry. I took too long.
Really? Do you have a place I could live?
Okay, come on. You gotta pick. I don't know. Let's see. You know what? Yeah, Tundra. That's fine.
Oh, wow. Are you sure? You really wouldn't mind?
Uh-huh.
Yay! Thank Thanks, Mr. Papa. I promise I'll be the best daughter ever.
Sing it home. Now the next person is in Dawnstar. I'm trying to get. Trying to have both races, both sexes here. Okay. Unfortunately, Bethesda was a little lazy with the children design, so they're all kind of the same. Even though he's apparently supposed to be a red guard, but he doesn't look the part. But it's alright. It's alright. Alright. So I believe he's doing his route. Oh no, a dragon? Damn, I swear I'd be fighting a dragon every video now. Just show up, even even cut this. Not even. Okay, he just hit him with the dragon run, so doesn't get away. I managed to fix my mic thing, so hopefully it doesn't. I won't have to use the computer mic anymore. But let's see. Let's just keep him down here. There we go. Down you go, my friend. Good stuff. Yeah, another dragon soul. Well, that's nice. We'll probably need it for the DLC ones. But then again, it's like 4 AM. He's probably sleeping somewhere. I don't even know where he sleeps.
Been working in Ironbreaker since I was 4.
Well, I know it's somewhere cold. What the heck? Is there a way back down? Probably is. I probably loose around.
Iron's a good
Yeah,
stout
there you
metal.
go.
Fine thing for a Nord to dig.
Huh, okay. It's probably outside. Where are you? I don't know. Maybe he sleeps in the inn? I think so. I hope so. Like, nope.
The Wind Peak Inn features the finest bard in all of Dawnstar. Me. Sorry if my father seems a bit distracted. A lot's happened. Alright then.
One side, coming through! They're dead. My pa was a sailor. Took me with him on his last trip. After he got sick, they put us off here and left without us. He died a few days later. I've tried to make do since then, but it's been hard. Real hard. I'm running food and supplies to the miners. Don't pay much, but they let me sleep by the fire in the inn most nights. Really? Do you have a place I can live? Oh, wow! Are you sure? You really wouldn't mind? Really? You mean it? Wow, thanks, Pa! I promise I won't be any trouble at all. Just let me get my things and say goodbye to everyone. I'll meet you at home. Thanks. Thanks again.
Okay, I'm satisfied. Okay, now let's go.
Mind yourself.
Okay, so now I'm gonna drop this armor at. Where am I gonna drop this armor? Because we're gonna be wearing the Dawnguard armor stuff, and I kind of want to challenge myself a little bit. So I don't want to necessarily drop it at the Conjure Homestead, but where they're at. Yeah, it's close enough. I'll know where it is. I'll remember where I put it if I leave it here. Oh shit. Okay. I thought I had at least 2 mannequins, one in the thing, but that may have been in the house in Valkyries. Never mind. Sorry. Okay. Any mail? Boots. I'll keep the fist. Do I have anything else? Oh shit, I didn't. Storm cloak. I don't actually want to wear that though. Okay, I got this. So I'm gonna wear this. Okay, I guess this is good enough now. Alright, so I think... So yeah, so I ended up like trying to find this castle like way back long ago, so I may have done the event. I didn't know you had to go through this cave to get to here. I thought it was like you had to go past the border. I guess that wasn't it. So maybe like a certain event was supposed to happen once we went through the cave already happened, which was being one of the guys who was also going to join up with the Dawnguard, I believe. Is he here? No. Alduin cave. That's not. Was he the foul? Was it Foulstone Cave? Or was it? No. It wasn't this cave. But it was close here. It was on the road. What? That Brotherhood assassin? That doesn't make no sense. Hey, you. What the heck? I'm the. What? What is this dude, man? I'm the listener. What the heck?
Important deliveries to make. No time for chatting.
Well, you made it. Good. Isran's in the fort. He'll get you sorted out. Never seen a crossbow before, eh? Not surprised. Kind of a Dawnguard specialty. Nothing better for putting down vampires. Here, take this one and give it a try. You'll want to get to know how to use it if you really plan to join the Dawnguard. I lost 2 wives to vampires. I will avenge them. It's good to know that I will not have to do it alone. I'm glad this Dawnguard exists. May your blade...
Alright, let's give this new crossbow thing a try. I know I haven't used much bow weapons in this playthrough because magic and all that stuff. We might as well give this a shot. Yeah, okay. Good stuff. Do we get to keep the bolts, or they're gone once they're gone? Okay, I guess that's how it's gonna be. I think with the anniversary edition, there's like different variants of Mossy Gun Cave. Oh shoot, what's that? Different variants of crossbows. So I won't favor this yet. We might get a better one.
New recruits. Isran will decide if you've got what it takes. Go on, he's right inside.
Okay.
I'll tell you, the only thing more surprising than hearing from Isran after all these years was hearing that he wanted my help. I immediately realized things must be pretty bad. Looks like I was right. I have. There was a time years ago when we were both members of the Vigilance, and both equally dissatisfied with them. Their hearts are in the right place, of course. But Isran and I were never comfortable. We left together, but that partnership didn't last very long. I didn't agree with some of his methods.
Ah, I see. Okay.
Go on inside. Isran will want to talk to you.
Why are you here, Tolan? The Vigilance and I were finished with each other a long time ago.
You know why I'm here. The Vigilance are under attack everywhere. The vampires are much more dangerous than we believed.
And now you want to come running to safety with the Dawnguard. Is that it? I remember Keeper Carset telling me repeatedly that Fort Dawnguard is a crumbling ruin, not worth the expense and manpower to repair. And now that you've stirred up the vampires against you, you come begging for my protection.
Isran, Carset is dead. The Hall of the Vigilance, everyone, they're all dead. You were right, we were wrong. Isn't that enough for you?
Yes, well, I never wanted any of this to happen. I tried to warn all of you. I am sorry, you know. So who are you? What do you want? You heard right. I'm glad word's finally starting to get around. But that means it won't be long before the vampires start to take notice as well. I need someone out in the field taking the fight to the damn vampires, while we're getting the fort back into shape. Tolan was telling me about some cave the Vigilants were poking around in. Seemed to think it was related to these recent vampire attacks. Tolan, tell him about, what was it? Dim Hollow.
Yes, that's it. Dim Hollow Crypt. Brother Adelwald was sure it held some long-lost vampire artifact of some kind. We didn't listen to him any more than we did Isran. He was at the hall when it was attacked.
That's good enough for me. Go see what the vampires were looking for in this Dim Hollow Crypt. With any luck, they'll still be there. Feel free to poke around the fort and take what you need. There isn't much yet, but you're welcome to anything you can use.
I'll meet you at Dim Hollow. It's the least I can do to avenge my fallen comrades.
Tolan, I don't think that's a good idea. You Vigilants were never trained
I know what you think of us. You think we're soft, that we're cowards. You think our deaths proved our weakness. Stendarr granted you do not have to face the same test and be found wanting. I'm going to Dim Hollow Crypt. Perhaps I can be of some small assistance to you.
You there, boy. Stop skulking in the shadows and step up here. What's your name?
I'll meet you in Dim Hollow Crypt. I owe these vampires a debt of vengeance.
I'm not a soldier.
Brother Adelwald had been there not long ago. Said he found something of great importance. It must have been important to the vampires as well, for them to risk an open attack on the Vigilance.
When wolves are attacking the goats or something.
Yes, by destroying it, Vampires hope to cripple our Order's activities in Skyrim.
I think we can.
I suspect now it was Brother Adelwald's journals they were after.
Let's see.
He was obsessed with ancient vampire artifacts and burial sites.
A crossbow. Best thing for killing vampires.
The hall was a place of respite, learning, and comradeship, where a road-weary brother or sister could rest for a time.
That's it.
Peace and comfort. Most of our learning could be found there. We always studied our enemies, so we might better learn how to defeat them.
Watch the recoil.
But, of course, those days are gone now. Of course there are. Most of us spend our lives as nomads, traveling from place to place in our endless war against evil. I wish I could say how many we numbered, but only a privileged few knew that, and they're dead now. Stendarr watch over you.
You need to concentrate, boy. Try it again. That's it.
I don't think they got any armor or nothing. Oh shoot. I think I might have.
The recoil. Takes some getting used to.
Canyon. Where's that? Uh-oh. Damn, they got nothing set up, really, do they? Oh shit, they don't even got armor. Only like a few beds and stuff.
Breath and let it out as you fire.
Oh, that's not good. That'll torture them.
Watch the recoil.
Shoot. That's not good. I thought they would at least have the armor at least ready, but never mind. Okay.
Take a deep breath and let it out as you fire.
How do you only have like a shoot? You think I can do it with fine clothes? I don't know.
Isran found something for you to do, eh? I thought he'd like you. Good luck.
Shoot. Okay. That stinks.
This better be good. Fight well.
Dang. That's definitely not good. Alright, let's head to Dim Hall Crypt, which is probably going to be like... Where is that? Where? Holy. I see. Huh. Alright. Since we already know the location, let's just this might be a bad idea without armor, but we'll see.
Vigilants never know when to give up. I thought we'd taught them enough of a lesson at their hall.
To come in here alone. A fool like all the rest of them.
He fought well, though. Jedon and Bressoff were no match for him.
Ha! Those two deserved what they got. Their arrogance had become insufferable.
All this talk is making me thirsty. Perhaps another vigilant will wander in soon.
I wish Loki would hurry it up. I have half a mind to return to the castle and tell Harkon what a fool he's entrusted this mission to.
And I have half a mind to tell Loki of your disloyalty.
You wouldn't dare. Now shut up and keep on watch.
Huh, I see. Okay. Looks like they got to the Vigilant Mother. Damn, this thing's too slow. The arrow, I'm not doing enough damage. Come here, man. There you go. Yeah, no, you're not. Do I have a cure-all potion? I do not, do I? Conjurers, shit. Oh, there's the button. I'll take that. Resurrection. These will be more useful for me right now, so put these on. Let's see. Let me go back. Where are you? Where are you? There you go. Okay. See a gate. How do I get it open? maybe I don't. Let me go through here. Archery. That's nice. Oh, it's not a vampire. I think they got in here. So they got stuck to the gate. No, never mind. Oh, well, that's not good. Oh. Is that a lich? What was that? Oh, that's a vampire. And it's a Dragonborn. Gotcha. Okay. How did she save here? Sorry for all the background noise. It's just, what are you gonna do? Vehicles. Skeleton. Oh shoot. Alright. Okay. What's up?
Eat again today.
What the heck?
You may eat again today.
There you go. By that down. Alright. Still alive? Okay, there we go. Oh. Okay, but how do I get over there? Oh, I see a lever. Never mind. I'm beating up. Shoot. Okay. Hopefully I can get off. So go ahead and healing real quick. Oh shit.
Swift and beautiful.
I'll never tell you anything, vampire. My oath to Stendar is stronger than any suffering you can inflict on me.
I believe you, Vigilant. Something out there.
Who sent you here? I was expecting someone like me, at least. Vampire, yes. Not fond of vampires, are they? Well, look. Kill me, you've killed one vampire. But if people are after me, there's something bigger going on. I can help you find out what that is. My family used to live on an island to the west of Solitude. I would guess they still do. By the way, my name is Serana. Good to meet you. Yes, it is. And it's mine. It's complicated. I can't really talk about it. I'm sorry. Yes, it is. Nothing can destroy an Elder Scroll. Worry more about protecting your hide and let me worry about my things. I'd rather not get into that with you, if that's all right. I'm sorry, it's not that... It's just that I don't know who I can trust yet. Let's get to my home, and I'll have a better sense of where we all stand. Good question. Hard to say. I can't really tell. I feel like it was a long time. Who is Skyrim's High King? Oh, wonderful. A war of succession. Good to know the world didn't get boring while I was gone. Who are the contenders? Empire? What empire? Cyrodiil is the seat of an empire? I must have been gone longer than I thought. Definitely longer than we planned. Please, let's hurry. I need to get home so I can figure out what's happened. It's on an island near Solitude. Hopefully we can find a boat to take us there. It's my family home. Not the most welcoming place, but depending on who's around, I'll be safe there. Let's just say that my mother and father had a bit of a falling out. Don't worry, I'm not in any danger or anything like that. It'll just be more unpleasant to run into my father. It's on an island near... It's my family home. My father and I don't really get along. Saying it out loud makes it sound so common. Little girl who doesn't get along with her father. Read that story 100 times. Your guess is as good as mine. This place looks pretty different from when I was locked away. Something? Where'd you come from? Done and done. Who's there? Even in this weather, it's better than the cave.
Okay, I think that'll be it for now. So next time we'll be heading over to wherever Serrano lives, and then yeah, that'll be the next episode. So till then, I'll see you guys later, and peace.